Jules, you are doing some awesome mommy bloggers, sister bloggers, Blogalicious fans. Okay, you need to know this sister right here. Come on.
I am JewelsFabLife, and I currently live in South Florida, the Miami area. I actually was able to create out of a employment layoff. I was able to create the fabulous life that I've always wanted. I've been able to create it. I agree with everything Melinda said about content. I was writing good content, and one day somebody emailed me and said, "Oh, you really write really great. We love your stuff.
Yes.
How much to advertise?" I had no idea. I didn't know that was something that was even
An option.
So the advertisement found me, and I think that if you are writing good content and being consistent
Yes.
in writing that good content, that the advertisement and the monetization and a lot of times originally finds you.
Yes.
It is then up to you to kind of position it and figure out what you want to do with it. For me, it's very, very important to me. I'm very protective of my brand, and I'm very protective and concerned with not diluting my brand. I don't have a lot of avenues. A lot of opportunities that present themselves to me aren't really a good fit for me, and I just have to walk away from those.
Yes.
And you have to be willing to do that. They're just not a good fit for my brand. I mean, it's something wonderful that I love to do. I just don't see how it would fit into what I'm doing now. One of the things that I've just started and turned into a revenue stream, and I didn't expect it to, was dinner parties. I am a natural connector. I am the person that says, "Melinda, I really need to introduce you to this person or this person or this person." And what happened was I was spending a lot of time out of my week sitting with people because perhaps your personality isn't one where you feel comfortable with me saying, "You know what, you really need to call or email that person."
Yeah.
Everybody's personality isn't such
It's different.
that they are able to do that. So I was actually meeting people at Starbucks and saying, "John, this is
Making that connection.
Jill, tell her about this and tell her about that." And for instance, last week I did that 3 times for a total of 5.5 hours out of my week.
Wow.
So a few months back, I came up with the concept of having a small dinner party, 8 to 10 people. The concept is I call you up and say, "Melinda, I'd like to invite you to my dinner party. It's going to be June 15th. You don't know where it is or who else is coming. You only know that everybody there is somebody that I know and that I find interesting,
Yes.
like yourself.
Yes.
48 hours before, I email you and say, here's the restaurant where we're meeting, and also here's a profile, not name or contact information
Of the people.
but a profile of people that will be there. We meet, we have dinner. I kind of facilitate a conversation,
Yes.
and massage the conversation. The first night, during the cocktail hour, 2 people made a $5,000 deal, and they were
Wow.
like, sign me up for this. It costs you $75 for the dinner. It's a gourmet 4-course meal.
Wow.
And it has turned into a revenue stream. My original thought was to have them once a month. I've been having 5 or 6 or 8 a month.
Wow.
So I was just talking to James Andrews and said, I've got to figure out how to do this better because I got to do more than have dinner.
Yes.
I still have other stuff
That you need
do.
to put
But
to...
that's one of I'm very interested in my community, and the community is certainly key.
Yes.
And being that go-to person.
Yes.
And that person that people look to say, I really need to find this, or can you help me find a person who does that? Because that's what my God-given talent is.
And shed light on some of the brands that you've worked with, currently working with.
I'm here right now actually with General Motors. I've done work. I'm going on a press junket in a few weeks for Disney for the red carpet premiere of Cars 2, and one of the things that attracted me to that trip was an advanced screening of The Help, which I am dying to see. But I've also worked with Ritz-Carlton Hotels, Dunkin' Donuts, quite a few different brands.
Yes.
I think that as a blogger, if you were staying true to the essence of your brand, then those those brands that are looking for your particular demographic will find you.
And your niche, your demographic, shed light on that for us, the fabulous life.
My demographic would be women 35 to 55 who make more than $150,000 a year and have no children in their home. So they are definitely the fab, you know.
Fabulous.
And I share everything from restaurants to art shows and galleries, celebrity interviews and parties, that kind of thing.
Definitely. So, okay. You guys are sharing some wonderful information. I want to wrap this up because we've got some other stuff to see, y'all. So tell people where they can find you, connect with you, Facebook, Twitter, your blog, your space.
Well, I am SmallBizLady on Twitter. I'm also SmallBizLady on Facebook. You can connect with me on LinkedIn as Melinda Emerson, and you can always reach me on my blog, SucceedAsYourOwnBoss.com.
And your book?
And my book, my best-selling book, Become Your Own Boss in 12 Months, a month-by-month guide to a business that works, is available in bookstores nationwide. But if you want an autographed copy, you can get that at my blog as well, SucceedAsYourOwnBoss.com.
See, she's got so much stuff. Can't even remember all this stuff. So, okay, amazing. Find you. How do we do that?
My blog is JewelsFabLife.com.
Yes.
On Twitter, I am the Tiny Jewel Box. On LinkedIn, it's Jewel Figueres, which is a little bit hard to spell, but you can always get me from my blog and link to me there from everywhere. Facebook, I'm Jewel Figueres, and also there's a blog page, JewelsFabLife.
Yes.
And I look forward to hearing from everybody.
That is wonderful. Wonderful. You guys, I'm tongue-tied today. But a couple of things just to quickly recap. It's not about the commerce first. It's not about, well, I want to make money doing this. As you've heard, as you've seen, these ladies are passionate about what they do. They have an established niche. They have content. Yeah, I'm tired of saying this. Content is key. It is king. If you want corporations to see you and people, you've got to have an established presentation, a brand, and that content has to come first. That's it.